Hello everyone, Minkey here with the next part of Minkey's Christmas Week. I think this is episode 4. Yeah, I'm sure this is episode 4, yeah. Today, I know it's obviously very, repetitive? Because I feel like it is going to be a little bit, but like I said at the beginning of this week, it's going to be a bit iffy this week anyway, because I haven't got much. So, it's fine. I get what I get, so, And today, we've got 2 packs of Doom of Dimensions. So, let's see what we got in our 2 packs then. Well, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Packs are treating me nicely, because that one survived pretty nicely. Alright, Dark Contract with the Zero King. Nice, what does this do? This card also treats a DD card. Oh, nice. You can target one DD card you control. I feel like I was so sarcastic in that. I'm not. I do actually like that. You can target a DD card you control except this card. Destroy it, and if you do, special one DD monster from your deck. Also, you cannot special summon for the rest of this turn except DD monsters. You only use this effect of this card once per turn. Once per turn during your standby phase, take 1,000 damage. Typical DDD stuff. First King Clovis of the DDD. Generic materials. If this card is synchroed, you can target one of your banished DD monsters, or if a Dark Contract monster is on the field, you can target one of your graveyard instead. Special summon it. Nice. You can only use the effect of this card once per turn. If this card is banished, you can activate this effect if your DD monster attacks defense special monster's turn and flip placing bad damage weapon. Okay, nice. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. I think it's just like, I think there's supposed to be like just a synchro extender kind of thing, or something to that effect, just, that kind of thing. Twilight Rose Black Knight. Nice. Another thingamajig. I feel like it's a retrain. And they're also a plant type tuner. Nice. Well, you control a synchro monster, plant monster. Oh, while you control a synchro monster, plant monsters you control gain a 1,000 attack. I thought it was going to say like while you control a synchro monster or a plant monster or a dragon or something. I don't know. So plants you control gain 1,000. You can only use the effect of this card once per turn. If this card is normally special summoned, you can special summon one Black Rose Dragon or one other follower plant from your graveyard, but negate its effects. Also, and the other effect is you can target one of a plant monster you control, increase or decrease level by 1. Okay, nice. Very nice for the Black Rose arts type. I really wish. I don't know. I feel like if they were introduced today, like Stardust Dragon, Black Rose Dragon, or whatever, or if they got like proper retrains, I feel like they might have got them. Actually, no, I'm just thinking of myself. I was like, in that case, I was thinking like I would probably make Black Rose Dragon a plant type, but still a dragon type if you were like a dual type kind of thing. Because I always try and think of like the card Solidarity, because that's one of my favorite cards. Anyway, DD Defense Soldier. You can activate one's effects. Either target one DD card in your Pendulum Zone and special summon it, or banish one DD monster from your graveyard. If your DDD monster attacks this turn, your opponent can activate cards or effects until the end of the damage step. Okay, nice. So basically, yeah. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Add one DD Pendulum monster from your face-up extra deck or graveyard to your hand. You can use each effect of this card once per turn. Okay, nice. Next up we have Jupiter, the Power Patron of Destruction. Requires 3 level 10 monsters. Nice. Ooh. I'm looking at the... Oh, I've just realised as well, this whole pack, Doom of Dimensions, it's supposed to say DOD. Why does it say dude on the card? Why does it say dude like that, man? Why do you do it like that? Anyway, once per turn, you can also exit summon this card, or copy a card of this card, by using one monster you control equipped with 3 or more equip cards. Transfer its materials. Okay, so you don't get to keep the bloody equips, though. That sucks. Oh well. If this card is exiled, you can equip any number of equip spell cards from your graveyard to this card. Okay, never mind. I guess you can technically kind of keep them if they can equip to this card. Gains 3,000 attack while it has an exiled monster as material. Oh, okay, nice. Once per turn, you can attach material from this card, special summon one Doomsaid monster from your graveyard, and then you can destroy one card in the field. Nice, that sounds pretty nice. I'll have to see about running a deck like this or something. I don't know. Quadogmatica Beast. Target a monster in your graveyard or banishment. Send it to the graveyard. Target a monster in your graveyard. Send it to the graveyard. Send to the graveyard one monster from your extra deck or one Dogmatica monster from your deck with attack higher than or equal to that target. And if you do, special summon that target. Until the end of your next turn, add this card with souls. You can add special summon from the extra deck. Okay, nice. So that might be good in Monarch decks, and I don't know, man. What's the last effect? You can only activate one of this card. Yeah, of course you can. Alright, Infernal Punishment. This is obviously a slap in the face to anyone who wants Fire Dragon. I mean, reference to that one time in the anime. Activate one of these effects, but you can only use each effect of this card once per turn. Yeah, that's probably saying like, oh, you can activate 2 copies of this card, but you can't activate a third, because obviously you can't activate any effect then. Either add one Water Dinosaur monster from your deck to your hand, and you can special summon it if your opponent controls a monster. Nice. Or tribute a monster, special summon one level 6 or higher fire monster from your hand, deck, or graveyard, but negate its effects if it's a non-fiend monster. Nice. So that's kind of cool that it does work for both either like, you know, Bastion or Shaz in that case, because it technically is showing both their monsters, so that's pretty cool. Alright, next up we have, is this the same? No, I don't think it is. Megalith Anastasis. I don't know, man. I need to keep with the English language, let alone the fucking card game. You can discard one card, add 2 Megalith monsters, 1 level 4 or lower and 1 level 8 or higher, from your deck to your hand. You can only use this effect of this card once per turn. Once per turn, if you wish to summon a Megalith monster. Oh, actually, yeah, I recognise that, actually. Megalith rituals. I feel like I have 1 or 2 somewhere. I probably have more than that, actually, to be fair. You can activate one of these effects, but you can only use each effect of this card once per turn. Always continues my notes. Either draw 2 cards and discard 1, or tribute 1 monster your opponent controls. You just tribute it. No effect or anything, you just tribute it. Nice. Alright. Apocryphites. I don't know, man. I feel like it's got to be a wordplay or something. When this card is activated, place C counters on this card equal to the number of cards your opponent controls. You can target one face-up monster your opponent controls and remove up to 4 C counters from your field. Apply this effect to the monster based on the number removed. Either 1, it loses final attack. 2, and these are all like generic, so you can't apply all 4, you only get 1 of them. So either 1, it loses 500 attack. 2, its attack becomes 0. 3, its effect's negated. Or 4, destroy it. You only activate 1 copy of this card per turn. Nice. And that's all cards from this first card pack. Jeez, 9 minutes already. Alright, let's see what else we get done. Who is this? I feel like I recognise this card. Miasma Necromancer. I feel like I recognise this as a retrain or something. 2 monsters, including a Dark Spellcaster. Okay, wow. Any 2 monsters, but it has to include a Dark Spellcaster. Okay. If this card is link summoned, you can add 1 level 5 or higher Dark Spellcaster monster from your graveyard to your hand, but you cannot activate cards or the effects of cards with its name for the rest of this turn. You can just add back Dark Magician, I guess. You can send 1 spell trap from your hand or field to the graveyard, and immediately add this effect with souls, normal summon 1 spellcaster monster. Yeah, I feel like that's Dark Magician support. Some very nice Dark Magician support, nice. But it's not called Dark Magician, it doesn't say Dark Magician or anything. Radiant Typhoon Manifestation. A quick play spell card. If this card is destroyed by the effect of a Mystical Space Typhoon, you can set this card. Okay, activate 1 of its effects, but you can only use each of these effects of this card once per turn. Okay, nice. So I guess you can just constantly destroy or something with MST. Either send 1 Radiant Typhoon monster from your deck to the graveyard, or add 1 MST from your deck or graveyard to your hand. Just destroy it with this card and activate the response or something, I don't know. Nice. Radiant Typhoon Fission. Another quick play. This has got to be like a quick play deck or something based on MST. If this card is destroyed by the effect of MST, you can set this card. Okay. Activate 1 of these effects, but you can only use each of these effects once per turn. Either draw two, then you have a Radiant Typhoon card or equip a spell card in your hand, discard one of them, or your entire hand if you don't. Why don't you say either discard? Why don't you say like draw two cards and either discard a Radiant Typhoon or quick play spell? I don't know. And that tells me as well that not all Radiant Typhoon cards are quick play. But anyway, or add one MST from your deck or give it to your hand. Okay, it's like that other archetype that mills two but skips your battle phase. Nice. Tao the Chanter. Alright, a level 2 illusion tuner. Nice. When this card battles a monster, neither can be destroyed by battle. I think that's generic with all illusion monsters, but I feel like it's going to change at some point because this is like an actual type, not an archetype or subtype or whatever, you know. If you take battle or effect damage, you can special summon one level 3 or lower, level 3 or higher illusion monster from your hand or graveyard. Or if you take 2,000 or more damage, you can special summon from your deck or extra deck instead. What, level 3 or higher illusion? So you can't even do any Ixies or Links then. You can only use the effect of this card once per turn. Alright, nice. Not too bad though, to be fair. Alright, the most random name ever, probably, I mean it's Yu-Gi-Oh, so probably not. K9-66X Jax, quote unquote. Generic materials. If this card is Ixies, or your opponent activates a monster effect in the hand or graveyard, you can attach material from this card and then target one monster on the field to destroy it. Then use this effect of this card once per turn. A K9 Ixies monster that has this card's material against the effect. Ooh, nice. It's an Ixies summon thing effect archetype. Okay, so an Ixies monster that evolves from this card gains this effect. During any turn in which your opponent has activated a monster effect in the hand or graveyard, any battle damage this card inflicts your opponent is doubled. Alright, nice. Does that stack? I don't think it does, but hopefully it does in some capacity. And given how much I tripped over my words, hopefully it does, because I probably doubled as well. Probably rotated, man. What's this? Okiku's dish count. I'm not even trying to be fair all the time. I feel like once per chain, when your opponent activates a card or effect, you can place dish counters on this card equal to the chain link number of this effect. Apply this effect depending on the number of dish counters in this card. 9 or less. Your opponent cannot target this card with card effects. Also, it cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. Okay, but it can still be banished or bounced. 10 plus, send this card to the graveyard. If this card sends to the graveyard with its own effect, okay, nice. You can send a target card to your opponent's deck to the graveyard. Okay, nice, I like that. Oh man, this is oh, okay, it's not archetypal, nice. Oh, nice, that's so nice. Oh, milling. Fleeting Flower of the Magician. Target one face of spell trap card your opponent controls, or one spell trap card you control, destroyed. Then if you target a card you control, you can apply one of its effects. Either 1, place one monster from your graveyard in your spell trap card zone as a face of continuous spell. Nice. Oh, nice. Actually, pretty nice, actually. Not too bad. Or, add one equipped spell or continuous spell from your graveyard to your hand. You can activate one of this card per turn. Okay, nice. Tragic Twin Twined Jewels. Or is that twin? That looks like twined, to be honest. I don't know. Equip it into a monster you control that was special summoned from the extra deck. If your opponent special summons a monster from the extra deck with attack higher than the equipped monster, except during the damage step, you can target one of them, destroy the targeted monster, destroy the equipped monster, and if you destroy them, at least one of them, you take damage equal to their combined original attack. Why? Then after damage your opponent equal to that. Okay, never mind. At least you damage your opponent as well. Nice. Alright, next up is Doom's Destruction. Target one Doom's Ixies monster you control, equip this card to it with the following effect. Cards cannot be added from your main deck to your opponent's hand except by drawing. It's not even benefiting the equipped monster. Not directly anyway. But anyway, if this card is destroyed by a card effect, you can target one face-up monster on the field, equip one Doom's monster from your deck to it as an equipped spell. You see each effect of this card once per turn. Alright, nice. And that's the whole card pack. Alright, well that's it for today. Jeez, another long one, but... Well, I say long one, it's only like 16 minutes now, 16 and a quarter minutes, but... it's a good one. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I hope you have a minky day today.